Hi bestie, welcome to my page. Can you believe that it is September already? I remember when we started in 2025 in January. So guys, in this video, I'm going to walk through my monthly budget and my first paycheck budget. So if you're interested into budgeting, low income, this video just might be for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Bestie, welcome to my page. So glad that you're here with me today, guys. This is my bingo challenge that I made for the month of September. I did make 2, and these are freebies that's available in my Ko-Fi shop. So join along with me this month as I do my bingo savings challenges. This is just in case you are new to my page. The bingo challenge is looking at your budget and your finance every week, and each letter of bingo represent a certain amount and instructions of what to do each week when you look at your budget and your finances. Okay? Alright, so I have to decide on which one I want to use for the month of September. Now, one is the pumpkin spice. The besties are drinking their pumpkin spice. And then the other two, like this one right here, they're counting their money. So I think I want to use this one to put inside my binder for the month of September. Yeah, I think that's the one I want to use. And then, let's see. And I typically just fold them up and put them in my cash envelopes, but that's just totally up to you. You don't have to do that. You can cut it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into my budget. I got this caddy right here from Jane's Agenda in the subscription box recently, and I absolutely love it because my planner, my wallet, and pens fit into this little organizer. When I got it, I was like, I don't know if I like it, but I do. Okay, so let's get into the things. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up my September monthly budget. I already wrote everything down, but I'm going to walk through it with you. But here is my monthly calendar layout where I added some stickers. I added some bill stickers here. I added some money stickers for payday. And then I'm going to write my goals and stuff right here. Alright, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get started on this monthly budget. Okay, so for my website, I'm projecting $450, Etsy $25, mortgage $300, Amazon $27.45, and altogether comes up to $802.45 for August. Now let's get into my bills. Electricity, $189. My water, I got 2 water bills, $80, $25. My weather, $5. Shopify, $39. Google, $35. Prime, $6.99. Canva, $12. And QuickBooks, $35. Your typical. Then my cloth and paper subscription, $59.32. And then I have my cash wallet, $125. Which all totals $611.31. Alright, so right here I add a sticker where I'm going to track my mood tracker so I know how much I need to save. And then I added my totals at the bottom, which will leave me $191 that I'll be able to save for the month of September. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into my first paycheck budget for the month of September. So for some of the sales that I received at the end of the month, of August, I will be carrying forward that amount into my paycheck budget, my first paycheck budget for the month of September. And so let's go ahead and get ready to jot that down. So, and that was on my website. And if you placed orders with me, thank you so much. And that amount is $67.12. And then for my mortgage income, that's $300. And for this month and the next couple of months, I will not be including my annuity payments because I got notice that they will send the payment in December. So both of those together is $367.12. Alright, so let's get to my bills and my expenses. So for electricity, I'm going to budget for $189. I've already paid it, but I don't know the actual amount right now, but it's like $188 or something. Alright, so for Moella, that's $5. I know both of those I do at the beginning of the month. Alright, so let me go. Alright, let's see what else that's due in the beginning of the month. Alright, so let's go ahead and add Prime, which is due on the first. That's $6.99. So that's all the bills that I'll be applying to my first paycheck. Alright, so on the first, typically, I'm not getting Jane's Agenda sub box this month. I skipped it, but cloth and paper sub box is typically $59.32. And then I did place an order on Etsy for some black rings. It was the cheapest that I could find, and that was $11.36. And hopefully they look like they do on the picture that I saw. Alright, so I think that's it. So let's go ahead and add up my bills and my expenses together so I know what my budget amount will be for my first paycheck. But first, let's clip this down because my page is just flying all over the place. So have you done your September budget? Have you done your first paycheck budget for the month of September? Leave that in the comments. Alright, so let's go ahead and add these up. Alright. So that's 271. Hold up. Let me wipe out that amount because I need to add in my cash wallet amount for this paycheck. Alright, so I need to add for my cash wallet for this week $50. I'm glad I caught that because I almost totally forgot all about that. Alright, so now let's go ahead and add that $50 in. Alright, so my new total is $321.67. Okay, and so now I need to go ahead and deduct that amount from my income. But let me go ahead and jot these totals down at the bottom. And so the difference between those two will determine how much that I can cash stuff and save for this particular paycheck. Alright, so that's $45.45 that I have left that I can apply towards savings challenges. And that's basically it, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today in my September budget, monthly, as well as my first paycheck budget. Please like, share, and subscribe and comment. Toodles!